Greetings one and all, how's everyone doing? I hope really well. I wanted to do today something a little different. I'm not doing an MRE, but I wanted to try some of the testing of the FRHs. And what I mean by that is I want to go through and try some of the suggestions you guys have made. I want to add, I brought some salt, so I'm going to put salt in one. And I want to compare it to the heater element in the oatmeal. I was going to do its own video, but I'm just going to do it in here. See how that works different. Kind of show these. I forget what they're called. Heating pad oven. So it's got the, I'll open it up and do a little bit more closer, but this was actually the one that came in my pizza MRE. And this thing cooks. Like, it does a really good job of heating up. So I thought it'd be kind of interesting to compare that. And then I've got this white one here, which I've not seen. I don't think I've ever seen a white one before. It looks like the same kind of deal. So, flameless ration heater. And I actually got, with the exception of one of these, I actually got all these from my buddy Tracy. He's actually a Facebook friend of mine as well, and he's a subscriber, and I subscribe to him. He does a lot of MRE videos, and he sent me these along with a care package. He sent me these and this and some other goodies, which I'm going to be in future videos. So thank you very much, Tracy. Appreciate that. So, and then I got some meals here. I actually got these at Winco. It's a beef stew and then chicken noodle stew, and I wanted just to have something in the bag to heat up. I can always it's probably okay to heat it up and then just let it cool back down. I don't think it's going to hurt it. But since these three are all I have for lunch, basically, it probably shouldn't be that big a deal because these really aren't that big anyway. So 8 ounces each. So a bit of a hefty lunch, but I could probably eat maybe just a third of it. Toss it. Well, we'll see how that goes. So, all right. Okay, before I get rolling on this, I wanted to say that I've talked unkindly about the FRH, but this in no way of talking badly about our servicemen and women who do amazing work out there, getting it done every day, serving our country and whatnot. So I don't have a good opinion about the FRH itself. So in my opinion, whoever puts these together, super packed meals, True Tech. So I don't know who actually produces these. Maybe you can, I don't know if the camera will, it might show up. My opinion is they go cheap on the chemicals to save money. So, and I realize that, these aren't really camping meals, but the thing is too, they bring them in new, they hand them out to soldiers, they do whatever it is they do with them, and then when they suspect once they hit a certain date, they pallet them, they sell off the pallets in the auction and get rid of them. But they do trickle down to the public, which is how the civilians, which is how I got them. I got a local guy who sells them to me. So, and there's a couple websites. It seems like they're working towards doing MREs types meals for the public. You can pick your entree, customize your MRE, entree, side, desserts, drinks, all accessory pack, and all that you can just customize and get your own. So let's get to cooking on these. And okay, so I'm starting with the oatmeal so I can eat it in between shoots. So here is the heating instructions, the meal. See, it's about as long as a $1 bill. Spoon and napkin and looks like salt and pepper. So add 3 to 5 ounces of any liquid. So it looks like, oh, I remember how this goes. So you open it up and it's got what looks like basically a large hand warmer in here. So you just drop this in. Oop. No, it's the gusseted bottom, so it'll stand up on its own. So plop that in. 3 to 5 ounces of any liquid. I wish I had like a measurement on the bag here, but so here's the fill. Well, they have a fill line on the bag, so let's plop this in here too. Yep. Bring this up to the fill line. Seal that up. I'm just going to leave that standing there while I go make sure it's sealed. Got a little steamer vent right there. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is I always forget. It's like I can't get a good grip on the bag, so I end up just having to cut it. So this one I'm going to go straight to the salt and put the salt right in. I'm going to put the whole packet in there. So I brought extra. So here goes the salt. Now I had someone suggest you put the water in first. So we will do that. Okay. And we're gonna try to get the water mixed in there. Wow. I gotta show you this oatmeal here. Wow, look at that. Look at that sucker going. Okay. There's that. Seal it up. Give it a good shake. I got the element is on the bottom, so I'm going to stick it back in the bag. I need a 45-degree angle. There we go. That should be 45-ish. Alright, so the first two are rocking. You probably saw the steam coming off of this thing. And this is steaming and actually almost blew the, but I can actually feel the heat through the cardboard. So it's actually cranking like it's supposed to. So maybe the salt was it just needed salt. Kind of interesting. Little data there. This thing is it's a chilly day. I don't know if you can see the snow on the ground, but you know, it kind of snowed a little bit yesterday, so it's a chilly day. You can actually hear it slopping off the roof, but yeah, it's throwing off. Oh man, I wish I had one of those laser temperature things. Yeah, I'm really feeling that heat. It feels good in my hands. So. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting, the water, that's putting the salt packet in there, that it did that. It's kind of cool. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put water in this one without anything in it, just to see what it does, and see if it steams up at all. That's the whole point of doing these tests, just to see how they work. Okay. Roll that down. I wish I'd brought binder clips and I didn't. So, I'm just gonna just press it up against. See the steam still rolling out of here. There's the MRE going. Well, the meal is going, and this one has nothing. I'll see if it even gets hot. So it's kind of interesting. You can see the steam just coming off of this sucker. A really good heating element. This one's been sitting for a few minutes and it's not even warm. It's not warm at all. So I don't know if the cardboard box makes the difference or not, but it's not doing anything. This feels warm. No, it's not. I mean, it kind of bumped up a little bit, but it's not really getting a lot of heat off this one. Interesting. It's like initially it seemed like it was, the bag was letting some air, steam out, so it was kind of unrolling and popping open. And the box felt warm, and now it's cool to the touch. So, I was just thinking off camera because I've been just strolling around I'm at this little picnic area, but I didn't indicate what time I started, which would have been good data points, and I didn't do it because I'm a dumbass. Yeah, there's nothing coming from here. I think this should be hot enough. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open this up and taste it. So I figured, why not? You can see the steam rolling off of here. Can't see the view screens. I gotta flip it. Make sure I'm in. I had one of these before. It was the Southern chicken, which is really good. I'm actually getting hungry too, so. There is the spaghetti. No, the camera's going to show that. Kind of steaming, but there's not very much in there. It's only about half the packet, only about half of here. Go ahead and give it a taste. Sure is hot though, tell you what. Pretty good. I would get that again. Hot. Alrighty, so I went ahead and pulled this out. You can see how it's swelled up, and now it's going to be a nice little hand warmer. So we're done with this. The meal, delicious, but not very much. I mean, I could probably eat another 4 of these, or maybe I'm just a pig. Man, you know, rocking the gut. So this, I mean, it's. I wouldn't say it's room temperature. It's not very warm at all. So that's kind of a bust. So no salt, total bust, I feel. Let's try. Let's open this up. This one has salt in it. I would say it was warm at best, but not hot. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to crank up one of these bad boys. I don't know if you've ever used one of these, but these things are actually pretty cool because, for one thing, they give you water. So you actually get a water to put in here. And I'm going to put the same meal in here. I mean, of course, you know, if they add the water, it's going to dramatically increase the cost of the MRE, and I get that. You have to leave this at a 45. I don't remember if you have to put this at a 45 or not. Tear open, remove inside. For pouch meals, heating pad, squarely over. So the food is directly over. Okay. Insert meal tube face down. Okay. There's actually a warning on here that's saying that it gets hot. So I'm pretty sure I can just leave it face down. In fact, I'm going to weight it. Put some weight on it. Yep. Losing some steam. Wow, look at that. Like, I have to hold it because it's still losing some air. That's really cooking. You can see that. And that's really throwing off some impressive heat. I can't even trap the nice. Oh crap. Damn it. Steam was too much for it. Alrighty. Been sitting for, I think, long enough. And that thing is crazy hot. Oh yeah, the outside of this thing is just really warm. Let's go ahead and eat this one. See if I can actually tear it this time. Oh, I can. Sweet. So there's the beef stew. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. Sometimes I can't tell when I'm looking at the view screen, but then I get home and I can see it. It's like, oh, okay. Where'd my spoon go? Oh, there it is. I just want to see how hot it is. Looks real hot. Feels hot. Wow. It tastes okay. Eat some black pepper. I guess I'll eat this off camera, eat the rest of this off camera, and I'll bring it back. So, some kind of interesting results. The oatmeal one and this kicked ass. Excuse me. Although thinking about it, the beef stew was already warm from the FRH, so maybe it's not an accurate test. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it here for this video, and then when I post this, I'll go through your comments and maybe I'll take some notes. If you guys have any input, suggestions, well, try this, and maybe I'll do another video, because I still have one more of these and I still have more FRHs. So I think I only used 2, and I still have like 5 more. So, you know, kind of do a little data, and then, you know, see where we go from there. I don't know, it's kind of interesting to see how they work, comparison of the different ones. I actually don't have any more oatmeals. That was the only one, because when they were on sale I bought 2, and I already ate the 2, so I don't have any more. And they're actually they're not cheap. I mean, I think regular they're like $9 for that little bit of food. So honestly, I wouldn't buy them if they weren't on sale. Not that they weren't good, it's just that, yeah, they're not cheap. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, or don't comment. I mean, I get a lot of people probably don't really care that much. You know, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.